What would they think of me? What would they think of me when I go up to present and my brain tells me their thoughts? Oh, he's such a loser. Look at him fidgeting with his hands. Oh, this guy's voice cracked. He's such a loser. Why is he shaking? What would they think of me if I told them that I started going to the gym and instead of playing Fortnite with them, I did a workout instead? And instead of going on Discord calls for 4 a.m., I'm, sleeping on time. Would they think that I'm better than them now? Would they scrutinize me for it? What would they think of how I look? I don't have clear skin. My canthal tilt is neutral, not positive. And my face is asymmetrical. Would everyone think of me as subhuman? Would they even want to be my friend because I don't look the way that Jordan Barrett or Chico looks, or those black pill edits, the people that are in the black pill edits look? How would my friends act if I told them that I started a YouTube channel? Would they laugh at me? Would they tell me how pointless doing YouTube is? Are they going to clown me about only having 30 views? What about if I start YouTube anyways and I start to get hate comments that tank my ego and make me feel like a loser for months? What would that girl think of me if I, went and approached her? No, I'm too ugly for that. She's gonna think I'm weird. What would they think of me? That question is the reason why you're at the place that you're at. Your inability to being able to reach your full potential is because you're too stuck up on what other people think of you. Sometimes even strangers that you don't even know. It's insane to think that people are affected by what a person that they've never met thinks of them. Caring about what others think feels like quicksand in a way. It slowly pulls you in at first. You try to fight the thoughts. You try to put yourself out of the situation. But then the thoughts of how people will view you slowly creep in your mind. And now you're sinking. And you just sink so far gone and so long that you just eventually surrender to the quicksand and eventually you drown in it. Section 1, disassociate and take your power back. Many people don't understand that when you let others influence your actions, you give them power, not you. You let other people have the authority over you when you let them influence your actions. It's like you're a slave to their words. So the first thing you need to do is shift the power dynamic and take your power back, which in other words, you have to be the one that controls what you do, not them. In Buddhism, they talk about disassociation and unattaching themselves from the physical realm. And this doesn't mean they detach themselves altogether and they're just nonchalant like Duke Dennis. It means that you let go from the craving of those things. So let's say you crave money, right? Let's say you are attached to the concept of money and wealth. If you want to detach yourself from that, you need to stop craving the money. You need to basically destroy the craving of money, and then you'll be able to detach from yourself. It's not like having a mood of, oh, I don't care about money anymore. You just have to detach the desire of wanting money and tying money to your value. That key word craving is our key to disassociation. You have to understand that you care what other people think because you crave something, and that something is acceptance. You are unable to accept yourself, so you need other people's validation in order to have the ability to accept yourself. This is why you give them the power to control you, because in a way, they're an extension of you. They're your middleman to getting what you crave, which is acceptance of oneself. They're in the middle, right? And they're an extension of you. That's why they have so much power over you, because they give you, it's kind of like a drug dealer in a way, right? The drug dealer controls the buyer, right? Because they have the good stuff. They have you get what I'm saying? They're like a drug, and every time they say, oh, you're funny, man, or you're so cool, and continuously validate you, you get a high. Just for a couple moments, you're able to finally accept yourself for who you are. So we've identified the root cause, which is that you care what other people think so much because they give you the ability to satisfy something you crave, which is acceptance of oneself. And their acceptance of you allows you to accept yourself, therefore satisfying your craving. So how do we disassociate and change this power dynamic? It's very simple. Instead of using other people as a way to accept yourself, you have to use you. And you do this by having a purpose and striving towards something. Because you can't accept yourself because your self-esteem is low. And yes, bullying and parents telling you this and rejection are reasons why you think this way, are reasons why you carry this trauma and have a low self-esteem. But if you have goals that you're striving towards, a direction to face, and achieve and conquer goals, you start to feel better about yourself because you're actually leveling up. You're actually striving towards something worthwhile and important to you. Also, during the journey, you'll understand yourself better. You start doing habits like meditation and journaling. You start working out, getting a better body, and getting more confidence in yourself. You start seeing progress in your business or grades or whatever. And that boosts your mood and makes you basically feel better about yourself and make you feel like you're actually becoming a better person and developing. It's genuinely this simple. If you want to regain your power, you need to have direction and a goal that you can climb towards and just chop down, right? Because guess what? When we don't have a purpose, when we don't have a direction towards something, we actually start to believe these things these people are saying about us. Oh, we're actually losers, right? Because we're actually not even doing anything. But when we start doing something worthwhile, when we start becoming proud of ourselves, of what we have achieved, those kind of thoughts, those things that people say about us kind of feel more like, I don't know how to explain it. They kind of feel more like fiction than reality. But when you're not doing anything, those things that people say about you actually start to become reality. And when you have this direction and purpose, you're able to accept yourself because you start to feel better about yourself. And you start to basically have a higher self-esteem. And when you have a higher self-esteem, you're able to you basically detach from the people that give you what you want, because now you can give yourself what you want. It's kind of like a job, right? If you have a boss, right, and you're working a 9 to 5, right, they're the ones that give you the paycheck, right? They're the ones that decide what your paycheck is. But if you become your own businessman, now you don't have to worry about all of that. Now you don't have to basically kiss up to the boss anymore to get a raise or something like that. You can just be your own person now because you can finally give what you want now. You're basically the middleman now. You are the person that gives the thing that you need, right? So I ask you this, what do you want to achieve? What are the goals you want? Not others, you. And if you can't find one, I find a baseline goal that everyone should do if they don't know anything else is getting an aesthetic body. Going to the gym, doing cardio, eating better. Once you have the goal, now you can strive towards it. Now, this isn't the video to teach you how to achieve what you want, but I have plenty of videos like that. So, I'm going to just put them on the screen, right? So when you're done with this one, you can watch these videos right here and get a general idea on how to start your journey. Section 2, are these really the people? This is an incomplete question. I ain't want to spoil it, but the full question goes like this. Are these really the people you want to be? It's a very simple but powerful question. Are these people that you want to be like? Are those friends that are in Discord calls all day, not doing their homework, smoking, drinking every weekend, not doing anything purposeful with their life? They don't even go to the gym, right? And they have like a shitty attitude about life. They're always talking negative. Are these people that you want to be like? Do they have traits that you look up to? Or that dickhead that takes time out of his day to leave hate comments, spreading negativity all day? Or the girl that's only not attracted, but only nice to people she's attracted to? Or random strangers that probably have their own problems, probably on pills, have a boring, monotonous life, and are just alive and not living. Do you think they care? Are these people that you really want to be? Probably not, right? So why care what they think? These people, you just said that these people express traits that you don't want. So why would you ever give a flying fuck what they think? Really think about it. Use your brain for this. Would a millionaire care what a homeless person is saying? Let's say the homeless person is saying how selfish or how much an ego he has or how insecure he has and he should be more humble, blah, 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 blah. That's how it should sound to him, because the millionaire would not care what the homeless person thinks, because the homeless person is someone the millionaire doesn't want to be like. Would a person with an aesthetic physique that goes to the gym care about a fat person saying, oh, you're so stuck up, you think you're better than other people, stop going to the gym is never that serious? Of course not. So why should you care about the opinions of other people that you don't want to be like? So now shift your mindset and start to visualize the type of person that will bully you for starting a YouTube channel and, actually trying to do something worthwhile. Or the type of person that will tell you the gym is never that serious, or you think you're better than us. Or the person that goes out their way to bully you because you look ugly, or people laughing at you when you're being yourself or nervous. What traits do they express? They're probably insecure about themselves. They probably have no goals. They probably don't go to the gym. They just fuck around and do drugs and party. They probably don't have a routine. They aren't leveling up, probably unsure about their future. So why would we care? Change your perspective to only caring about people that are like-minded or doing better than you in a certain field that you're in. That's literally it. Let's say you're in the gym, right? Why would you care about a fat person's advice that never been to the gym, right? About the gym. Does that make sense? No. You will only care about people that are in the gym with you or are stronger than you, have more muscle than you, look better than you, are leaner than you. Those are the only people advice you should take, and the only people that words should matter in that gym, right? Those are the only people, the people that are in the gym, the people that are better than you, that have better physiques, better muscle mass, stronger than you. Those are the only people you care about. You wouldn't take advice from a person that's never been into business. You would take advice from people that are actually in the business. Maybe you have let's say you have a friend that does I don't know, I don't want to say drop shipping, but it's the first example I have. Let's say they do drop shipping. They've been doing it for 3 years. This person, your friend, is the only person that you should take advice from and actually care about their opinions about drop shipping or about business, right? Because they're actually in the field. You shouldn't care about what other people, maybe your other loser friends think, saying, oh, this guy's trying to do drop shipping. He's trying to make money. This shit is never going to work. You should not care about what they think. You should only care about what that friend that has been doing it thinks. And this applies for anything, right? Those are just examples to really get your brain to understand what I'm trying to say. The people that tell you to slow down are never the ones in front. They're always the ones behind you. The people that tell you to stop climbing so far up are the people struggling in the first summit. So genuinely ask this question. The people that you're looking for validation from, are they even people you want to be like? If the answer is no, stop caring what they think and change your mindset to only caring about what other people with traits you express or want and results that you want, because they're going to be the ones that actually help you because they are already above you, right? The person that's above you in the mountain is going to try to help you up, try to motivate you to climb faster and get to where they're at. When a person is like that, when a person has high success, why would they ever want a person not to achieve that? They know how good it feels, right? So why would they not want others to feel it, right? Unless they're some weirdo. The average successful person wants other people to be successful, right? They want other people to feel how they're feeling because they know the feeling and how good it feels. I just said feeling 5 times, right? But you get what I'm saying, right? But the people below you, they're insecure about themselves because they see that you're doing better than them. So that insecurity is going to leech onto you, and they're going to try to grab your ankles, right, and pull you down with them so they can feel better about themselves. That's what you're not understanding. The people at the top are already content. They're already confident with themselves. So they don't care if people, are on the same level as them. And they actually want people to be on the same level as them because they know how it feels. But the people below, they're insecure. And that insecurity is going to try to leech onto you, and they're going to try to grab you like crabs in a bucket. Step 3, is it even true? Plus visualization. So let's say someone calls you ugly. First, is it even true? If the answer is no, then why would you care about something someone even said? Let's say the answer is yes. Now ask, does it bother you? If the answer is no, then why care? But if the answer is yes, then change it. Find ways to be less ugly. Maybe the gym, skincare, de-bloating, hair care, or growing it out, right? Getting haircuts, eyebrow grooming, better oral hygiene. I don't know, I'm not really a looks maxer, but you get the idea. When you think about what someone's going to say, or if they actually say it, use this kind of web graph kind of process. First, ask yourself, is this thing they said true? If the answer is no, don't care. If the answer is yes, then ask, do I care about it? If the answer is no, I don't care. But if it's yes, then find out how to change it. So then it can be untrue, and then, it wouldn't affect you anymore because it's not reality anymore. That's just a little hack to navigate this problem. Whenever you have these thoughts about what other people think of you, just use this web graph, right? And it will basically help you kind of navigate this problem. Now for visualization, you probably heard it if you're into stoicism and stuff, but negative visualization is something you can use to navigate this problem as well. Visualize a reality where the thing you're scared of happening, maybe your voice cracks during a presentation, or a girl rejects you, or a person is calling you ugly, I don't know. Whenever you're scared to do something because you're afraid of the opinions of others, or you're just afraid of what people might think in general, negatively visualize that reality actually happening and replay it over and over and over until you're comfortable enough with this bad ending actually happening. And this comfortability will actually make you understand that the worst case isn't actually as bad as you're making it out to be. Well, that's all I have for you for today. I wish you luck on your journey, and peace.